Hi, this is Sive Morten with the daily update on EuroFX. I post my exclusive market overviews with the key political and economical events, charts and important levels on the ForexPeaceArmy.com forums weekly. This short video is a response to rapidly changing situation on the currency markets and should help you to stay on top of the game and be profitable. I suggest you to visit ForexPeaceArmy.com forum and read my analysis for the week before watching this daily video.
Welcome back, everybody. So today is Monday. As usual, we take a look at the cryptocurrencies. So you can see the performance on the Bitcoin is very slow. Well, actually, as we said in our reports on the gold and Forex market, there's actually the same story. So performance of the last week was not very impressive. Market mostly stands in tight consolidation. Here, we're just watching for a minor pullback. So last time in Monday, on Thursday, we discussed the intraday patterns, actually reverse hand shoulders, and we said you could try to take the part with it if you would like to, because it will let you to place relatively tight stop, and if it will work, well, market could reach approximately 24 area. But at the same time, we should understand that this performance, the upside, is not the reversal, it's not the changing in the fundamental background. This is temporal relief, partially on the background of more or less positive statistics that we've got last week. So on the real estate markets in general, PMI was mixed, but other statistics were more or less positive. And market currently even not scaring of the possible 75 basis point change by the Fed in July. So also market maybe, well, this bearish pressure may be slightly eased in recent few days, and that market led to show the pullback, but this is actually just technical bounce. On the cryptocurrencies, maybe it's not this is maybe not the issue, but since it highly correlated currently with the stock market, some part of this scenario is also applicable to the cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about the traps on the stock market that market makers place for households, for the private investors. What they are doing, they have the big pack of the stocks in the portfolios because they were buying and buying and buying, using quantitative easing, using the COVID stimulus money, taking the debt, making the buybacks of the stocks. So this is a big accumulation in the portfolios of the stocks, and they see that the crisis is coming and they need to sell it. But if they start selling right away, so market just collapsed and they will get the big loss. So from time to time they are starting showing the bullish price action, triggering retracement, buying part of the stocks to accelerate retracement, where private investors and households stepping in. Usually it happens around some statistics release. And you could see the performance on the stock market, for instance. On Friday, S&P has risen for 3% approximately. This is one of these examples. The same might be on the cryptocurrencies. So don't be deceived with these short-term rallies. This is just the trap for the private investors. They are using this rally to sell into. So they're selling this rally, making their packs lighter of the stocks, getting good in general result on the closing of the positions, while hold the burden of this collapse, as usual, will carry the households and private investors. So it means that on the cryptocurrencies, this upward action, as I said, it's not the changing of really big change. This is just minor pullback. And for us, as we considered deeper action on the cryptocurrencies, next our target stands around 12 even. We are watching mostly for 24 area where we consider ability for taking the short position once this retracement will be over. And in general, there's another moment exists that, first of all, on the daily chart you could see this type of action mostly reminds some kind of the flag pattern, or even you could draw the pennant or something of that sort. So it's very tight consolidation, usually bearish character. So after collapse, minor consolidation, and then this downward action usually continues. And the second story is about the overall price action that we see here. So recall the hand shoulders that we discussed. Here's on the hourly chart, you could see it with more details. That was the point, right arm that we discussed for position taking. So if you're stepped in, that's great. So you could move stop break even, trying to ride on these head and shoulders. Maybe it will complete the 24 area, which is the target of this pattern. But guys, for the bullish reversal pattern, this type of the behavior on the right arm is a sign of weakness. So market, when the is forming the bullish reversal pattern, here the bulls should take the control over the situation, starts to accelerate price. When you do not see it, this is a sign of weakness. This is bad for the bullish reversal pattern. That's why maybe with this choppy action, market will be able to complete the target. It's, well, in general it's possible, but it just confirms the retracement feature of all the process that we see here. On the 4-hour time frame chart, you could see just the patterns that how I've drawn it actually a week ago. So we have considered this level, and that's actually the level that we are watching for. 24, 20, 23. This will be the confidence resistance here. Potentially it might be the agreement with the hand and shoulders, and potentially interesting area for taking the short position. If somehow market stop rising and drop below the right arm, it just tell you that upward action is over and market is ready for taking out of these lows and keep going lower. This is two signals actually that bears should keep an eye on, either completion of the pattern or drop below the right arm. Bulls, if you have taken position here, you could do nothing, just watch the movie. Move stops to the break even. If market succeed, that's great, you get the result. If not, you're out on the break even. So in general, situation is not bad for us. So let's keep watching and see how situation will change through the week.